Hello, welcome to Idiots Explain. I'm Amanda.
And I'm also Amanda.
And this is a podcast where we try to explain something we like. Picard, what are we on about this week?
I am excited, but also, like... I'm excited, but I'm angry about what we're about to talk about.
Oh, hell yeah.
Grivas, before we started, I asked you, I know your movie knowledge is not the best.
Yes, it's slim to none.
And then I narrowed it down to your knowledge of bad movies.
And it's also slim.
Okay, perfect. Grivas, step into my office. Actually, step into the room with me.
Okay, I'm opening the door.
Open the door. Step in. Now,
it's dark.
Okay, no.
There's no lights.
There's no lights, and I've closed the door, and I've locked it with, like, 5 different locks.
Oh, God, she's gonna kill me.
You're in. You're into this insanity that is The Room. Do you know anything? Have you heard of...
I have heard of The Room. I've heard many jokes about The Room.
Do you know why there are jokes about The Room?
It is, like... the most famous bad movie. It's so bad it's good, but it's bad.
It is considered to be one of, if not the worst, bad movie of all time. Now, I'm gonna try and paint you a word picture, a tapestry, as the McElroys would say, of why this is a bad movie, but it's one of those things where
paint me a picture with your words.
But it's very hard to describe it without showing you it. Okay,
I want you to try.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Let me just read the synopsis for you a little bit. So it's an independent film,
right?
But that was released back in 2003. Allow me to read.
Only 2003.
Only 2003.
Dang.
Allow me to read you the IMDb synopsis. Okay, here we go. Johnny is a successful banker who lives happily in a San Francisco townhouse with his fiancée Lisa. One day, inexplicably, she gets bored with him and decides to seduce his best friend Mark. From there, nothing will be the same again. It's always Mark. Okay, so pretty just like kind of like I can't remember. It almost sounds like borderline like kind of rom-com-y, not really.
Yeah.
But apparently it was originally described. Originally it was supposed to be a drama. Now it is considered, I believe, a dark comedy.
Yes.
Let's begin with one of the reasons, with the first and main reason. This, as I show her the title, if not, that is on the poster, if you will. That is what we call a Tommy Wiseau.
I fucking knew it. I was like, is that Tommy Wiseau?
that is Tommy Wiseau. Look up ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen the poster for The Room, go ahead, do yourself a favor and look it up, because there is an alien in the shape of a human.
He kind of almost looks like he could play the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah. No, it's borderline like vampiric.
Yeah.
And this man, which
is he Mark or the other one?
He is Johnny.
Okay, cool. He's the other one.
Yes, Tommy Wiseau is the writer, director, and star of The Room. He kind of co-created it with his friend Greg Sestero. Greg Sestero, who plays Mark. And from there, it's just a mayhem. It's absolute mayhem. Nobody knows where this man comes from. And when I say that, nobody knows what country he's from. Nobody can place his accent.
I have heard legends.
You've heard
Tommy
legends.
Wiseau.
You know what's happening. But yeah, no. If you don't know Tommy Wiseau, nobody knows where he's from. Nobody knows what alien he is. Nobody knows where his accent is from. Nobody knows. This is an alien that Men in Black just lost track of. Nobody knows. And just, oh my god, where are my notes? Because I got borderline angry as I tried to watch the movie. Okay.
Wait, can I ask something?
Please, I beg of you.
Because in my head, The Room was a British film.
No.
Is it because his accent's so weird that people just, when they're quoting it, go into a weird British thing?
Oh, hi, Mark. Like, oh, you mean something like, you're tearing me apart, Lisa, or, I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. No, that's just how he talks.
I was just like, the way you're talking reminds me of like early 2000s, like weird internet like videos. Like, do you remember? Oh, fun. What was It was the
Maria he Maria ho.
No, stuff? The world one.
Alaska can come too. The history of the world, or whatever. No, I don't think that's the history of the world. But I know the little like flash. The flash.
The end of the world.
The end of the world. The one where
like that. When you started doing that accent, I was transported.
That's just how he talks. That is just how Tommy Wiseau talks. But anyway, I'll try again. I'm trying to keep this vague because I'm trying to give you as much detail, but I'll show you the thing in a minute, and I'm gonna show you. Here's what I'm gonna show you.
Yes.
Before I continue, I'm gonna show you the first 20 minutes of the movie. Stay with me. And then I have to go. I'm gonna show you the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Okay.
Which includes a sex scene. Stay with me.
Okay.
I'm trying to like just like bring you in slowly, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show you like some highlight. I found a video of like the best parts of the room. I can skip around a little bit just to find the highlights of the highlights. But oh my god, this movie
it's indescribable.
It's just you have to experience it, and it cost.
That's what I've been told.
It cost $5 million to make.
Where did he get this money?
You know what?
From his alien planet?
You know what? If you can find the answer to that question, the world will thank you.
Crowdfunding wasn't a thing back then.
No, it wasn't. According to legend, according to Tommy Wiseau, I paraphrase, he sold jackets in South Korea.
South Korea.
But according to The Disaster Artist, which is the book, which turned movie, apparently he had like a teacher at some point in his life. Nobody knows how old he is.
Well, yeah.
Nobody knows. But apparently it's like
he's one of the ancients.
Yeah, he is one of the ancients.
Him and Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
Keanu Reeves is one of the good ancients.
Yeah, he's like a god. Tommy Wiseau is just like a demigod.
The gremlin.
Yeah, he's a gremlin. He's from the dark pits of hell.
Yeah.
But
I've also never seen the Gremlins.
I'll let that slide because I only saw it once and was just kind of like, okay, this exists. But apparently this teacher liked him a lot and she just kind of funded him. But nobody can really confirm that. It's so amazing.
I see why now he wears glasses a lot.
He wears glasses?
I feel like I've seen many pictures of him in sunglasses. Unless I'm thinking of someone else.
He just wears sunglasses, just in sunglasses.
That's what I mean.
He also wears 2 belts.
Yeah.
For no other purpose.
I mean, we've all had that phase.
Oh my god, I don't know what else to say. I feel like we just have to experience it, and then you keep your questions, or write them down if you must. But you need to experience it, and then I'll answer all the questions. Was that all I had for right now? 5 million. The disaster. Okay, really.
Before we start.
Please, I beg of you.
What are things people cite the reason that make it bad?
I believe.
Are there? Because I feel like there has to be like bullet points of being like bad acting, plot.
Horrible. I believe the reason why this is the best worst movie ever.
Yes.
Is because this was I can't think of the term right now, but it was like something that he made and he put like effort and love into it.
His baby.
This was his baby, and just the fact that there were a lot of people on this that tried to make this good and tried to make it like, okay, well we can work with this, but it's
everything fell through.
Everything about it, and I'll tell you once you experience it, I'll tell you more about like the Disaster Artist. Just the fact that they had that Greg Sestero, who is Tommy Wiseau's friend, had to go and like make a backstory book about this, and then they made a movie out of this.
I saw. And that asshole played Tommy Wiseau in it, right?
James Franco.
Yeah,
James Franco played Tommy Wiseau.
Perfect match.
And then, his brother, whose name I cannot think of right now, played
Dave Franco.
Dave Franco?
James and Dave Franco.
Oh, okay, Dave Franco.
I just remember because I have a friend who really likes Dave Franco.
Okay, played Greg Sestero, aka Mark.
Amazing.
But Grivas, we've only been doing this for X amount of time, but I just need to show you everything. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so angry. Just Oh my god, just watching that oh, Grivas, tell me, what did you think?
Oh,
What? Just say it. Just start. Just start. I showed her like the first 20 minutes, kind of skipped through some of the sex scenes or whatever. Just go.
I feel like I had the biggest issue not with like their acting or anything.
Okay.
Because I'm like, oh, bad acting, whatever.
Oh my god. Okay.
But it was like with the sound design, which there's like weirdly quiet moments that like you're like, this feels very like indie, like, oh, I filmed this in my bedroom.
Yeah.
But then also a lot of times when people talked, especially when Tommy talked, and that like scene in the flower shop, it's like people's voices don't match up.
No.
And that is one of like my biggest pet peeves.
Just like the ADR is just like,
it's so bad.
Like when Tommy talks, his lips are barely moving.
Yeah.
But yet he's announcing words. I say perfect, but we'll say understandable. It's just it doesn't match.
No, it doesn't match. And that's like from the second he like started talking.
Hi babe, I have something for you. It's just like, oh my god.
It's like, oh no. You can tell like he recorded like all of his lines afterwards and they just put them on.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I'm done. I hate this.
But really, that's your biggest issue? That's your biggest issue. You have no other issues.
That's my main issue that bothered me. Like,
okay, I
think it's because I've seen plenty of bad acting before.
Yeah, you did community college. We did community college theater. You've seen bad acting.
And I've seen, like, I told you, other, like, indie, like, bad movies that were, like, college kids made.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, that's whatever to me.
Yeah, okay.
Like, some of the, like, the green screen work was like, oh, that's annoying.
Oh, I'm so happy you noticed the green screen, because that was one of the things, like,
they went up to the rooftop, and I was like, oh, they green screened this.
Oh, yeah, no, that was, literally, that was one of the things brought up in the Disaster Artist, like, the book. I'm not gonna regale you with the entire, like, backstory of how Greg and Tommy met, or the entire, like, upbringing of why the room became a thing. I just want to, like, tell you a couple things.
Yeah.
Just some behind the scenes stuff about the room.
Yeah.
Number one, he bought the cameras. He didn't rent them out, he bought them.
Okay.
But he used them simultaneously.
Okay.
They were literally put side by side and recorded at the exact same time.
Huh.
So that's why if you go back and watch the entire movie, which I know you'll do.
Oh, also just like the editing jumps.
Oh,
that's really annoying. Like on the roof.
Oh, if you watch the highlights and it's like you just watch it straight through, I had trouble like realizing it's like, oh yeah, this is the edit for the highlights. This isn't the editing for the movie.
Yeah.
But oh my god. So you'll notice if you go back through that the shot looks better sometimes because it was like HD and then like 36 millimeter or something.
Yeah.
That's not right. I don't remember. Everybody was called. Like, for every scene of the movie, everybody, doesn't matter if they were in the scene or not, was called. Okay. And even better, for every sex scene, especially with Johnny, usually it's like, if there's a sex scene, only the essential people are in there. Yeah. No, literally everybody had to be there for the shooting of the sex scenes.
Okay.
It's just like, what the hell? I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. That took 3 hours and 32 takes. Because Tommy Wiseau could not remember his lines. And he couldn't remember his marks. He couldn't remember
his marks.
He couldn't remember. he couldn't
remember his mark.
He couldn't hit his marks. He couldn't do anything right.
Mark like the dude.
Exactly. Why do you think I said marks? Let's see what else happened. The green screen, you already noticed.
Yeah.
And like, can you?
No, yeah, because that was another thing I noticed. I was like, the blocking's weird and.
Oh, yeah.
Scenes. I was just like, I don't know why they're doing that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Why are they going there?
Oh, absolutely. And
also, like, Mark looks like he's from a different movie. Like, he looks like he walked out of the Entourage.
Yeah. And originally Greg Sestero, the guy who plays Mark, he wasn't even supposed to play it. He was supposed to be a line producer. What does that mean? Not even he knows. But the guys, like, quit, and, like, apparently they had, like, understudies originally in case somebody... Don't even ask. Ask. But then it's like, those guys quit, of course, so he had to jump in and play, and, of course, it's like, every single question that you have about this movie, everybody had. Not just, like, people who watch it, but, like, the people producing, the people making the film. It's like... Well, why are... And there's times where they, like, shoot in an alleyway, like a brick alleyway. When if you watch in the Disaster Artist, it's like, you know, this brick alley looks exactly like the one outside. Yeah? well, why don't we just shoot the one outside? This big Hollywood movie or whatever. It's just everything about this movie is just also try and give me a good reason why they are playing catch in tuxedos. Just try.
Why not, my guy?
Exactly. Just like why not? Why do they do this? So
Denny wanted to play catch.
Denny wanted you play catch, Denny, and not to mention Denny is just like this creepy. At some point, I passed it, but he asked to kiss Lisa. It's like he walked in, and said, "Hey, you look really nice. Can I kiss you?" Mm-hmm. It's like you're such a little brat. No, Denny, you're creepy as all hell.
Yeah, he's a creepy cat.
Yeah, but just this, this is basically just like glorifying Johnny / Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this is big American movie, this big Hollywood movie. It's just like, you creepy man. But this, originally when this movie first came out, of course.
Yeah.
Did it
do well?
No, of course not.
Cool.
No, of course not.
Hey, you've never heckin' no, man.
No. This movie did not do well originally.
Good.
And it was like maybe, and apparently, I guess like the cast or Greg Sestero or whatever, were just like, maybe it'll just disappear into oblivion. Mm-hmm. And it did, I think, until some college kids found it.
It's always those darn college kids. It's always
the college kids. And then they found it, and then they showed it, and then eventually it just freaking blew up into this whole big thing, that big enough to warrant a book about the making of, plus the movie.
Yeah.
And they still, to this day, every month in this one theater, they have midnight screenings of this movie. And they're
people still talk about this a lot.
Oh my god! Well, we're talking about it now.
I know.
And and like, you know how I was like, remember the spoons, remember the spoon pictures.
Yeah.
People will. It's one of those things where it's like it's almost like a Rocky Horror Picture Show where people will say things during the movie. As soon as every time a spoon shows up, those pictures, people just throw plastic spoons at the stage.
Wild.
At the screen. Couldn't tell you why. But I think it's just so funny. I think it's so funny. But but basically, and at the end of the movie, like Johnny kills himself and of course,
why not?
Because it's like so dramatic and Lisa, why Lisa? And he like half-heartedly like throws stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
But oh my god, so many people quit during the making of this movie. No duh. And if you watch Disaster Artist, the book is better. No duh. But it's just. Oh my god, the making
of... It's a disaster?
It's a disaster. Just everything about this movie is just a disaster. Everything about this movie is just a disaster, and I hate it. Oh my god. But I want to share it with everybody. It's like...
Yeah, I feel like that's how a lot of people feel after they see this, because I feel like everyone's like, you gotta watch The Room. You gotta watch The Room with me.
It's like, is it good? Oh, no.
You have to just see it.
It's like right up there with like Birdemic or like Troll 2. I've seen neither of those movies because I actually am not really a huge fan of bad movies.
Okay.
But this is just a
different entity?
It's just an experience. It's just, I'm happy. I didn't want to show you the whole thing because I know, because we've got a schedule to keep, quote unquote. But I wanted you to know just the essence. And just have a small taste in case anybody asks you, like, have you seen The Room? You say no, but I know what it's...
I've seen parts.
It's like, I know what it's about. Not in the case of summary, but it's just like, no, I know what everybody's talking about.
I know it's general vibe.
Yeah. And I didn't even show you the part. Where's my fucking money, Denny? With the gangster or whatever. Because Denny's, of course, is doing drugs.
Of course.
Of course.
Can tell.
Yeah, Denny is just, oh my god. Yeah.
Denny's just a 12-year-old with a coke habit.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty much all I can say about this movie without having you sit down and watching it in its entirety. But, Grivas, if you ever are in a situation where they're like, hey, do you want to watch The Room? I would highly recommend just sitting down and watching it. Preferably with, like, some weed or some alcohol.
Yeah.
And just, like, laugh about it. Because it's so, it's beautiful.
Beautiful, perfect, disaster.
It's like watching a disaster happening. It's like, it's horrible, but I just can't look away.
I feel like there's so much hype about it being, like, the best, worst movie. Mm-hmm. And having now seen, like, obviously I haven't seen the entire thing.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like that's overhyped. I'm like, it's a bad, like, I get it, it's bad acting, it's a bad law stuff. Yeah. I'm like, I don't feel like it deserves the hype it's getting for being bad.
Interesting. Okay.
That's just my personal, like, opinion. Cause I'm just like, I think maybe because I worked in, like, community theater.
Yeah.
And I'm just numb.
Yeah. I think it's something more like, how did this get made?
Yeah.
How did this get made? But and that's a whole other podcast that I could talk about. But you're not a movie person, so there's no point.
Yeah.
But it's just like, how did this? I think it's more fascination than anything.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Maybe if it wasn't like a quote-unquote celebrity, like Tommy Wiseau,
Yeah.
who's just this mystery of a human
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
if it was, like, someone else, this probably would have been swept under the rug like they wanted to.
Yeah.
And I think with that in my head, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. I think Tommy Wiseau is the reason, because everybody's just like, what is that? Who are you? What are you?
What are you?
Where do you come from? But, yeah, no, I think that just about sums it up.
Yeah.
Sums it up. I'm angry now. Every time I watch this movie, I'm just angry because I'm just like, how did this get great?
She was so fidgety when we
how?
were watching it.
How? Just how?
I was just, like, chilling, like, letting it happen.
Oh.
And she was so physically...
God. I'm angry. Angry. But
this movie invokes anger.
I'm just angry at everything. But yeah, no, that's about all I got for this case. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my God, go watch The Room, guys. Just go.
If
just
you
go.
want to.
Just go. Just go. Just go.
Go have an experience.
I can. Just go.
If you want to follow us anywhere, we're on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Idiots Explain. If you want to talk to us or follow our Twitter, we are at idiots_explain. Again, thank you guys for listening.
And we'll talk to you later.
See you, bye.
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 Oh my God, I'm so angry.